All right, guys, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, all depending on when and where you're logging in from. And we're already seeing greetings from Malaysia. Hello, everyone. If you guys want to type into the chat box where you're from and to say a little bit of hello, please do so. Let us see how big this community are and how far we're already apart. And first and foremost, let me also welcome you all to this EclipCity overview, introduction, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. We are going to have an in-depth look on EclipCity and the entire vision behind what we're doing with these smart contracts, with Tron Chain, with CYBERCHAIN, with the DeFi that I'm mentioning that is coming up, crypto banking, EclipCity token. We're going to go through everything because I want people to truly understand what we're doing here and how this is creating that vision of ours where we have a truly decentralized financial ecosystem which is supporting a main community fund that is supporting already hundreds of thousands of people and up to come millions and millions over the years. So we are in for a treat, guys. We are going to have a look. Well, first, I want to show you guys the website itself. We're going to talk a little bit about the updates that will be coming in as well. We are going to do a few short, small changes on the website. I'll show you this and we'll go through everything. I do need to keep an eye on the waiting room as well because I noticed I don't have a password for it, so I have to kind of keep track of and letting everyone in. Now let us see here. Let's go into the screen mode and share. Let me see what. Let me take that off a little bit. All right, so guys, here we have the umbrella itself. This is the main page, EclipCity. This is the blockchain project aggregator. This is where everything that mean me and I and my developers, what we're deploying will be coming in to this platform. And everything will be surrounding the main fund of Tron Chain. Now, let's have a look, guys. We started 2 months ago when we're looking back at Tron Chain, and we started about a month ago with CyberChain. We already have a total participants of 163,080 members in 2 months. That is an amazing achievement, guys. It is beyond anything that we could ever imagine. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you on the tremendous work that has been done by each and every one of you. Now we can also see that new for the day, we have 2,851 that has joined us in the past 24 hours. Guys, that is incredible. It truly is. We're already seeing a massive momentum coming into this platform, and we haven't even started yet. The total turnover that was earned by the users or that has been put into this platform is $20 million. And total earned already by the users in these 2 months is $10.4 million. And we have barely just begun, my friends, because we have only deployed phase 1. And what is phase 1? Phase 1 is the build of the community. It's the build of what we're doing right now. And that is what we're doing with Tron Chain and CyberChain. With this, we are creating, as you can see here, we have our projects as well running, CyberChain and Tron Chain. This is what is creating what we are all developing right now. The foundation of what we're doing lies in the community. Everything we do is based upon the community, and it goes back to the community. That is what Tron Chain was created for, to be the first decentralized community support fund that can and will support not just thousands, but millions of people around this world. And it's done through a community effort where everyone supports everyone. Now, we also launched CyberChain, which is an extension to Tron Chain. Now, the cool thing here is that the ecosystem we're developing is here to create a safety net for each and every one of you, for the participants and the residents of EclipCity. So CyberChain, ID1, any other admin, any other person who would have launched a smart contract, they would have taken ID1 for themselves because that is, of course, where the most of the money comes in. But here, ID1 belongs to EclipCity. It belongs to Tron Chain. So any funds coming into ID1 is being utilized to market Tron Chain, to fuel the fund of TRON CHAIN as well, even further, and create and increase the sustainability. So through a decentralized crowdfunding platform like CYBERCHAIN, we're generating additional income. We're generating support for the leaders so that we can build the community even larger, even stronger. And that is exactly what is happening right now. As you said, guys, 165,000 members has said yes to EclipCity in the past 2 months. I can tell you that within the end of this year, within the next 3 months, we will have surpassed 500,000 members in the rate we're going right now. If we get into the momentum, I can assure you we will be close to 700,000. And we're just beginning. This is, as said, phase one. This is the foundation that we're building. And it's highly important that we have a strong foundation going forward with what we're doing. Now, scrolling further down, of course, on this site, we will see the profit table as well. We have TRON CHAIN, 19 million deposited, 9 million paid out already. CYBERCHAIN already $1.1 million earned by its members. And this just recently launched, guys. We haven't even gotten into momentum. We just actually today, we're deploying or releasing our newly automated funnel system for CYBERCHAIN, which is a tool that will give it to all CYBERCHAIN members for free, so that they can actually utilize this to maximize their potential with CYBERCHAIN. And by doing so, that also increases the earnings of ID1, which then will fuel the project of TRON CHAIN. So already, just with two of these two projects, we have created a form of sustainability, a form of security and safety for our users. But this is just the beginning. We know, as guys, we have been talking about DeFi. What is it? Well, it's a shortening of decentralized finance, and it is the hottest thing on the market right now. I'm just going to stop to share. I actually want to talk to you guys so you can see us here. So DeFi, guys, is the hottest thing on the market right now. And a lot of people are asking me, what is it? How will this be able to benefit us? How can this, generate income? Or how will it benefit EclipCity? How will it benefit the community in terms? I really don't understand. So let me just explain briefly what DeFi is. So DeFi is financial services that we see in the real world today, put on a smart contract without a third party. For example, let's say a lending service. You can actually, well, let's take the bank. You put your money in the bank. What happens? Well, you can get a certain percentage of interest every year. What does the bank does? Well, they lend your money to other people. That per people need to pay a higher interest back to the bank. The bank keeps that interest, and you get your money back. Now that is a financial service. Now with DeFi, we can now put that service on a smart contract. There are lending platforms on the Ethereum network that are containing close to $1 billion that has been added by people like you and me, because they have cryptocurrency and they can lend that out to others against collateral, of course. There's no risk, 100% guarantee, and they are receiving the interest. Guys, this is revolutionary. Instead of just holding your cryptocurrency, you can add your cryptocurrency into a lending platform and you'll earn interest on it. Or you can add it into a farming platform and you will stake in new tokens that you can earn that can have a massive potential as well. Now, all of these services are generating an income to the user. If I put my cryptocurrency up as collateral or liquidity, I will earn interest, and that interest goes straight to me. Now, what we're doing, we are deploying these services on the Tron blockchain, because right now this is close to a non-existent ecosystem, and we want to be the ones to conquer the Tron blockchain and the DeFi there. Now, our platforms will generate an income to every single users, no MLM, no network, and that is why you can see close to $10 billion in the DeFi on Ethereum right now. And that will I can assure you that will slowly move to the Tron blockchain. But if we create a lending platform or a compounding platform or a farming platform that can contain anything from 200, 500, up to $1 billion from people around the world that are staking and earning interest, if we can take 5 to 10% of what they receive and add that back into EclipCity and TRON CHAIN, that is how a DeFi service will help to fuel, to create that ecosystem that we are developing that will fuel the main community fund. Each and every single service will be an individual service that will allow people to utilize their cryptocurrency to stake, to mine, to earn whatever, and they will earn interest, they will earn cryptocurrency, but we will also earn a portion of that. EclipCity will take a percentage for using our platform. If you're withdrawing $1,000 in profit, well, $100 goes back to EclipCity and will go back into the Tron Chain fund. That is how DeFi services will be able to fuel fuel the Tron Chain fund, completing that ecosystem. And this is just one aspect of what we're doing, guys. So we have phase one, which is the community build. We already have 165,000. Right now, members, right now, my devs is 100% focusing on DeFi. That means that in a few weeks, we will see the first DeFi service up and running. This will be added with liquidity, of course, from the beginning. We have partners that are backing this up, and we will start our journey towards DeFi on Tron. Now, this will now generate additional income to the fund. Now, other than that, we have, I really don't want to, I cannot disclose the partnership yet, but we are going to have our own branded debit card as well. An EclipCity crypto card where you can convert any kind of cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, even Tron, TRX, to fiat currency, load it onto your debit card, withdraw it, spend it, use it, whatever you want to do with it. That is a unique feature, and we will be able to offer that to every single community member of EclipCity, whether they're a part of Tron Chain, CyberChain, or any DeFi service that we have on the market. Now, the exclusive thing here is that this will be an additional income source for Tron Chain. The partnership is exclusive, and we all know that fees are being paid when we use a debit card. Now, those fees goes to the debit card holder or provider. Now, in this case, we have managed to make a partnership so that these fees will go back to EclipCity, and they will go back into the Tron Chain fund. So the more our community is utilizing a crypto debit card to use their own cryptocurrency in the way they want, the more income they will generate and fuel back into the Tron Chain fund, going back out to the community again. Now we're starting to see an eco-place take place. Now we have the Tron Chain, the main community fund. We have CYBERCHAIN, which is fueling with marketing materials, with events, conferences all over the world. We will have DeFi services that will generate additional income to this platform, to Tron Chain, such as lending, derivatives, oracles, staking, yield farming. We will have our own EclipCity token. I haven't even mentioned that yet, but going over to the next one, we will have that debit card, a branded debit card, where you can convert your cryptocurrency. And every time you do, the fee you pay will go back into the Tron Chain Community Fund. That alone will maybe bring 30 to 40% of the revenue that needs to come into the Tron Chain Fund to sustain it. And that is incredible. And with the DeFi service on top of that, we are going to maximize the sustainability of everything we're doing. Now, I mentioned the EclipCity token. We are going to deploy that as well. Now, this is not going to be an ICO. This is not going to be a pre-sale. This is not going to be anywhere you can buy this token without actually participating in EclipCity. This is going to be a DeFi token, meaning that you will be able to earn this. It will be a complex algorithm, of course, that will be calculating how much that you can earn by your participation in any of our projects, whether that be a deposit to Tron Chain, whether it be an upgrade in a level in CyberChain, whether it be participating in our DeFi services, or then adding, when you first got the token, you can use that token and add it into our liquidity pools and stake and earn more as well. Guys, this EclipCity token will already be backed. It will already have a value that it will not be able to go below. It will be added to the DEX exchange of JustSwap as a beginning. Now, once that's done, we are going to deploy our own upgraded version of JustSwap or Uniswap or whatever you want to call them, because Uniswap is, of course, the most well-known, but JustSwap is the one for Tron Chain. We're going to have our own analog of this, We're going to have our own analog of compound finance. We're going to have multiple of these services. So guys, I hope that when we're looking and when we're talking about this, that you guys realize what we're, not what we're trying to build, but what we're already building. We are already completed in phase one. We have the community. We have a momentum, closing up to 4,000 members joining us every single day. Today and tomorrow, every single member of CYBERCHAIN will receive their own personalized funnel system that will help them to market and boost their own business with CYBERCHAIN. This funnel will also be coming for TRON CHAIN in a few weeks. Now, our focus, now your focus, my focus is building the community, continuing to increasing the community, growing what we have today, while my developers are 100% focused right now on developing the DeFi services that we will deploy on Tron, including our own EclipCity token and how this will work. Now, I will have a lot more details on the EclipCity token next week, how it will be incentivized to people, how it will be used, the liquidity, will it be farmed, which way are we going? But I can assure you that my developers, our developers, my friends, is one of the top notch in the world. I want to show you this as well while we're at it. Let me share the screen once more. Now, everybody, I think, well, most of you know our developers already, but I would like to showcase that just to show you the kind of caliber of programmers and developers that we have that are fully committed to our project, EclipCity. So I want to show you here. So smartcontract.ru, also named as Bello IT Lab, that is my partners. That is our EclipCity developers that are doing all of our contracts. And they was in 2019 awarded as a top blockchain company. And they have been so several times. They have been in this industry since 2014. They have a portfolio bigger than, sorry, than Donald Trump's wallet, if you want to take it that way. But guys, we are with a respectable, highly reputable dev team. And there's not just one or two. We have a team of 30 developers that are working full time for us, guys, 100% focused on EclipCity and our project. They are receiving requests to 10s, 20s, 30s every single day, turning that down because they are focused on our project. I have partnered with them and they have committed fully to this, and I am super proud to be able to have this as our developers and have this as our partners, because these, without them, a lot of this would not have been possible, I can tell you that. And everything that we're now coming up with is coming apart from not just me, but from our programs as well. They are the technical, the IQ, the brains behind any DeFi service that we're now coming up with. This is what we're doing, guys. We are developing the world's first fully decentralized financial ecosystem that is supporting a community fund that is, again, supporting millions of people around this world. And that is our vision. We have the technology, we have the people, we have the leadership, and we have the skills. There is absolutely no reason why this is not achievable. So I hope you guys, with this, it's a short and sweet introduction and going through a little bit of all and everything, but I hope you guys get a little bit more understanding of what we're doing behind the doors, you know, what we're doing in the background. You guys are doing a tremendous job, and I cannot thank you enough for all the support and all the commitment that each and every one of you are putting towards EclipCity, whether it be TRON CHAIN or CYBERCHAIN. We are all one. We are working together, and we are building one community under the EclipCity umbrella. And everything we do is here to support our members. So guys, I hope you now understand a little bit more about what we're doing, not what we're trying to do, but what we're doing and how we're going to do it. Be excited, because the EclipCity token and a lot more details will be coming up by the end of next week. The first DeFi services, as said, is about 2 to 3 weeks away. I am super excited. The debit card, I cannot give exact timing, but about 2 to 4 weeks, it will be ready to be issued. and that will be a branded debit card. And guys, this is going to be one of the keys to the sustainability. We have 165,000 members. How many members don't you think want to have a branded debit card for 20 bucks where they can have their own? It works like Wirex or crypto.com. You have your app, your own personalized app. You can top it up with any kind of crypto, convert it to your fiat, withdraw it, use it. That will be tremendous. 165,000 members. How much of income do you think will be generated through the fees? There are fees for everything on all cards: converting, topping up, withdrawing, using. All of these fees, instead of them going to the provider, it goes back to you. It doesn't even go to EclipCity. It goes back to all of you, because it goes back into the Tron Chain fund and is being distributed to all of you again. So the more people that will be utilizing our crypto debit card, the more income will be generated to the Tron Chain fund. This is a highly sustainable model that we're building here, guys. And again, I cannot thank you enough for everything that you are doing. You are the core of this. You're the foundation of what we're doing. Because without any of you, none of this would have been possible. It wouldn't, because everything is built upon what comes from the community. Everything. So I thank you for that, guys. Now, I don't know, do you guys have any questions? Let me know into the chat box. Whatever I've spoken of, whatever you have a question about, if there's anything, let me know. I see that there's been written a little bit. I'm going to go through the chat box. Yeah, I mean, let it rip. I mean, we're here to, we're here to learn. If there's anything, if you don't understand DeFi, or if you don't understand what CYBERCHAIN is doing or how it's working, if you don't understand that, let me know. Let us know. We're here to help. We are here to grow together. And the only way we can do so is by being willing to help each other, right? We cannot do this alone. We're doing this as a community. Great things in business are never achieved by one person only. They're always achieved by a team of people. And in this case, it's the team or the community of EclipCity. We are doing something no one has ever done, or no one has ever even tried to do. But I can assure you that we are on the right path to get it done. We are already halfway there. Now, a couple of more weeks and we are on the finish line. Now, let me see if you guys had any questions. I'm going to go up, scroll up, and let me see. Let me see here. All right, we have people on call from Canada, Malaysia, UK, Belgium, South Africa, India. This is amazing, guys. Our community is global. And it just shows that people are embracing this concept much more than I even expected them to. It's all about doing good, being good. Doing the right thing is always the right thing. And I think that is what makes people attracted to us. We're a community of that wants to make a positive impact on the world. We're not just looking out for ourselves. We're looking out for our companions. We're looking out for our partners. We're looking out for our community. And that is unique. That is what draws people to us. All right, a quick question regarding the debit card. Will we be able to transfer Bitcoin and other currencies to the debit card? So yes, you will be able to transfer Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tron, TRX, to the debit card wallet on your phone. And then you can convert that to fiat, euro, US dollar, yen, whatever you want to use over there. And then you top that up to your debit card. Now, these are the 3 coins that are now in the wallet. Now, what I got to say is that this is no beginner in this space. This is actually the first patented blockchain banking service in the world. They've been around for more than 3 years. They can deliver this card to more than 170 countries. It's a Visa card tied, and they can be utilized at more than 50 million places. Guys, this is incredible. And it is, if I'm not mistaken, the first ever wallet that converts Tron to fiat and fiat to Tron. So guys, and the reason for this is also for you. The reason for this is because I made a partnership where EclipCity became a partner that added TRX to this wallet. And that means that EclipCity will be receiving a fee, not just from its own community user, but every single user globally around this world that are doing any transaction with TRX with this card or app. That means additional income to TRON Chain as well. So guys, we are setting up for something big. We're not here for, 1 year, 2 years. We're here for 10, 20. So we have a lot coming. Yes, so let me see what else we had. I love the idea of having our own Visa card. This is huge, and absolutely it is. Not just having our own Visa card that will be branding us, guys. It will be branded with the EclipCity logo, with the city on the card. Having that, using that, spending that, that will awake interest. And that is not even the best thing. The best thing is that the fees that you guys pay for using this card goes back to you guys. It goes back to the TRON Chain fund and goes back out to you guys so you can spend it again. How brilliant is that? All right, let me see what else we got. Thank you for the great opportunity. It's not just me, guys. Thank you for this great opportunity, because you're part of making all of this happen. It could not have been done with just me. It's done by all of us. All of us. So thank you so much for everything that you're all doing. The support, the commitment to this community is outstanding and extraordinary, I have to say. I got late for the call. Would you please send a recorded video of the presentation? Absolutely. We will put this recording on YouTube and, of course, add it into all our groups. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, guys, I absolutely highly recommend you to do so. And also put on that bell, because every single video that is of importance, good importance, I will upload there. Any recording, anything that you might miss, it's going to be there. So whenever I drop this video, you'll take it to my YouTube channel. If you haven't really subscribed yet, do so that you can keep track and stay on top of everything, because everything that we're doing will be coming out there, and you want to stay on top of the game because we got a lot. All right, this is a good question. So some of my mates in CYBERCHAIN is telling me that their spillovers has disappeared. Can you educate us on that? Good question. So talking about CYBERCHAIN, it is a matrix, of course. It's a 3x2 matrix, as we all know. Now, when we started to run the matrix, we had already tested everything, but we noticed after a couple of weeks that there was a small flaw in the coding. That what this did is that when you completed your matrix and were reinvesting, that investment went to yourself, and you took a position in your own matrix. So it kind of make the flow of payment wasn't correct at a certain point. Now, it wasn't in all cases. So what happened is that during the past weekend, we synced, or we actually deployed a new contract for CYBERCHAIN. Then during the weekend, we synced all the data and all transactions that has gone through the original CYBERCHAIN contract. And then we switched and deployed the new one. Now, what happened was, when we run all those old transactions from day one up to the beginning, is that now the system is the way it's supposed to be. That means that some of you might have seen that some have disappeared. Some of you have seen that some have been added without getting paid. And the reason for that is because they were already running in the old structure. And when they took a place and made a reinvestment, that payment already went to someone else. Now they're back in the place where they're supposed to be. The code is 100% corrected and flawless at this time. So those that have been removed were not supposed to be there. Those that has been added, they were supposed to be there. You're not going to get any or receive any 50% for them now, but when they cycle or when they bring in, their team, that is going to affect you, and now you're going to start getting paid. So the new code that we now implemented and fixed in is making the whole system much more profitable for everyone, because now the flow of payments is 100% correct in 100% of the instances. So that is that's the reason why some of your mates is telling you that their spillovers has disappeared, and it would also be a reason why some of your mates might say that they have received spillover, or they have received someone in their matrix, but they haven't received pay, because that happened during the switch and when everything got back into normal. But now, as people are working and people are coming in, everything is spot on and 100%. We are going to do an audit, a third-party audit on the contract, of course. This will be coming in a couple of weeks, so that everybody is sure that there are no more bugs, there are no errors, and there are no backdoors in the contract, which is very important for us, for all of you to know, which is also why we have been providing this to everyone. Now, also, talking about developers, this is, a team call. We want to talk a little bit about everything. And I want to mention something that I think is pretty cool. Our developers, smartcontract.ru or IT Bello Lab, we all know Forsage. I'm not here to talk about any competitor, but, since I started doing an audit on smart contracts, on all our smart contracts, a lot of others has also started to doing so. And Forsage has also done an audit on their smart contract. And guess who they turned to? Well, they turned to my developers. They asked my developers to do the third-party audit, because my developers are respected in the field. So Forsage also actually has an audit certificate, which is issued by my developers, or our developers, guys, IT Bello Lab. I just want to mention that because I think personally that is, a funny thing. It kind of shows you also the caliber and the network that our programmers and our developers are involved with and respected by, so to say. All right, moving forward, let's see here. So just a suggestion, is there a possibility to set an amount so when a user joins, they are automatically added to all programs of EclipCity? It's a good idea, but it could be possible, but we do not want to force anyone to join a program that they don't want to be in. So we're not going to have anything that will do that. What we're looking to do, guys, is that we're looking to do a master ref contract that will be hovering above EclipCity, so that you will have your individual links to Tron Chain, to CYBERCHAIN, but you will also have a master link to EclipCity, so that if anybody goes through that link, registering with EclipCity, they will actually be tied to you in both programs, depending on whatever they decide to choose. So you only need to promote EclipCity, if you promote Tron Chain, you promote it and you give them the EclipCity link, and they will go there and they will find Tron Chain, and they will also see everything else that we're doing and everything else we're having. They will see CYBERCHAIN, they will see the DeFi services, they will see the application for a crypto debit card, they will see, unified technical support. That is how we're going to build and brand this entire thing. So I know this is long awaited. We want to have this done as soon as possible, but personally, guys, it won't come in the first couple of weeks. Right now, I have my developers focusing 100% on DeFi, making sure that we deploy these services that are adding an income to Tron Chain, so that it's not just 100% based on community efforts, but we have that additional income. So once the debit card is out, once the first DeFi service is out, I will make sure that that master ref contract is being on the top of the priority list. But until then, we're going to use the individual links. Of course, we're going to share people with the EclipCity as well, and tell them about our vision, about the vision behind this. Because when people see the Tron Chain smart contract, they can think, oh, it's just another smart contract. Or when they see CYBERCHAIN, yeah, it's good, but it's just another smart contract. No, it's not. We're so much more, guys. We're doing a lot of things that no one has ever done, and that is why a lot of people don't really see it yet. But you guys have gotten, I hope, a good explanation here. I hope you guys see the vision. I know you're doing it. Know you see the vision. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't stick around and be that committed as you are. And for doing so, guys, for having that commitment, for staying to support, for staying to commit to this community, I can assure you and guarantee you that you will be highly, highly rewarded as we go along. because we have major plans within the DeFi sector. I can just tell you that. We all know these DeFi tokens that has gone to anything from 0 to 400 to 5,000 to 34,000. And trust me that we are looking into the best of the best. All right, let me see here. What we have. Will the debit card be available in South Africa? Yes, it will. It will even be, I have gotten this question, it will even be available in the Philippines. This company has already been approved by the SEC in the Philippines and the SEC in the United States. This is a legal money service provider that is on point, guys. There is so yeah, I'm super excited. I don't want to mention names or anything. The partnership is already done. Everything is set, written. We're just waiting for the final approval and compliance from the bank itself, which is about 2 to 3 weeks away. And once that's done, we are about just 1 week away from issuing that card to each and every one of you. All right, let me see here. Hi, Andreas. Greetings from Benin Republic. And congrats for this amazing system you're building. My question is, when will the CYBERCHAIN funnel be effective? It was supposed to start today. Yes. So the CYBERCHAIN funnel right now, the team and the company that I've hired to do all this is duplicating all of your sites. If you applied for the funnel system the day that I actually announced it, you will be receiving it during this evening. If you applied later on the day or the day after, you will receive it tomorrow. But within the next 48 hours or within the next 36 hours, everyone that has signed up for the funnel will receive an email with their own personalized funnel link. And then, guys, we're off to the races. I'm actually planning to do a 30-day blitz for CYBERCHAIN, where we're going to have daily presentations once a day, every single day, same link, same time, CYBERCHAIN presentation, walkthrough, team training, you know, full on. I'm going to post all those details in the CYBERCHAIN groups later on. Make sure that you attend this blitz, guys. Be there every single day. Bring your team as well. Have your team invite prospects. We are going to build momentum. And with this funnel, guys, we're going viral in no time. So get ready. All right, let me see what else we got. Andreas, I really like the DeFi community group on Facebook. Looking forward to more videos so that we can understand better DeFi before EclipCity will come out with its services. Thanks, Sergio. Thanks. So yeah, I have a Facebook group which is called DeFi Community. We're actually focusing only on DeFi. There's about 3,700 people in it. Guys, if you want to learn more about DeFi, go into that group. Search for DeFi Community on Facebook. Add yourself to that group. I'm doing some lives from time to time to make sure and just going through, you know, DeFi services that are already up and running, how to use them, you know, how to use JustSwap, how to use, how to stake and mine coins that are highly potential that are coming out, and it's all on Tron. Everything is DeFi on Tron. So this is a group that I have to prepare people for what we're going to deploy. And it is also for you guys so that you can participate, go in there, follow what's going on, follow my videos so that you can educate yourself on the services that we are coming with, so that once they're there, you're first to dive in, because you want to be there and first to dive in, because the EclipCity token, that is how you're going to get it. And we absolutely want our community to have most of it, of course. All right, so guys, yes, check out that DeFi community on Facebook. It's a group. You will see me as the admin. Just apply for it, and you will be absolutely getting every single news that is coming about DeFi. Can a person establish credit with DeFi? All right, so are you thinking about, like, is it like a credit score, or are you thinking profit, like credit profit? I didn't really understand the question. Type it in again if you would like to, and a little bit more details, and I'll see if I can take that. So if you have the app, you don't have to have the debit card in your hands. This is probably regarding the debit card and the work. Well, if you want to, both yes and no. I mean, the funds that you have, the crypto, the fiat currency, and anything that you will have on your in your app, in your bank account, because it's a blockchain bank account. You can actually build credit score. You can actually in the United States and all over, you can pay loans, pay bills. There's a lot of, you're going to be blown away. But you can, by just having the app, you can send money towards anyone else that also has the app, that has this app from this provider. So let's say within our community, you know, anyone can send money to anyone, and it goes as an instant. If you have your family back home in another country, have them download that app. You can send money to them instantly. You know, have them, they can apply for the card as well, and they can withdraw that funds. You know, that is how we utilize cryptocurrency for now. You know, because a lot of merchants are not accepting cryptocurrency right away. Some are doing with stable coins, of course, but the way to actually use cryptocurrency now is through a debit card provider, a cryptocurrency debit card provider that will exchange your cryptocurrency to fiat currency and then add that to your debit card, and then you can use it, withdraw it, you know, however you want. So you will have the app, but absolutely you will also need the debit card in order to actually use and spend and utilize your cryptocurrency. There are limits with just having the app, so to say. But as I said, this is not you know, $150, $200, $250 card. This is going to be a maximum $20, $25 card, which is being shipped anywhere in the world for less than $11. Guys, you will all want to have this, and keep in mind that any one of you that are using this card, you're supporting the community. Because every time you swipe that card, every time you top it up, every time you load it, every time you do make a withdrawal, you are paying a small fee that will go back to the community fund, and that will go back out to you guys so you can spend it again. So that, you know, that's the brilliant part of it. And that's what I've been working with the last 6 weeks to get this partnership up and running. That's why I've been in Montenegro several times. We've been setting up a corporate to make this deal, to have this deal run through it. You know, there's a lot going on in the background, but I'm just so happy and I'm so thrilled about the developments that are happening. And as I said, you know, we're weeks away from the finish line of actually having that complete ecosystem. And it's not complete just because we have 2 or 3 services set up. We are going to be an ever expanding ecosystem that will always thrive to deploy the best possible service that will continue to support our ecosystem. When was EclipCity launched? EclipCity was launched exactly 2 months and 2 days ago, if you want to say that. So 2 months and 2 days ago, we deployed or we started to brand EclipCity. The website itself was deployed a couple of weeks ago, but 2 months ago was when we started the branding itself and building of the community. Is there an app coming from EclipCity? Yes, there will be, but that is not anything in the near future right now. We will have a customized app for EclipCity as well. It is not on the top of the priority list. I said we have a lot. We have banking, we have the DeFi, we have a list that we need to check off. But that is absolutely coming as well. We are also, you know, when we're talking, you know, loosely here, don't quote me on, you know, this one, but we're also looking at actually developing and deploying our own multi-wallets, that browser wallet that we can interact with any smart contract, such as a similar wallet like Tron Link, you know, but our wallet, the EclipCity wallet. So there's a lot that will be coming, guys. We're 2 months in, we haven't even begun scratching the surface of what we're going to do. And I can tell you this much, that the potential is higher than anywhere else. And I believe that you're all seeing that. Okay, let me see what else we have. How can we activate the rotator in CYBERCHAIN, and how will it work for all the CYBERCHAINists? When I join CYBERCHAIN, do I need to purchase a slot after I have activated with 100 TRX? All right, so yes. All right, so when you join CYBERCHAIN, you join with 100 TRX for the first slot or the first level. Now, if you want to go to another level or a higher level, you will need to buy that level, of course. Now, in slot 1, you can earn up to 500% return. That means if you share this, you know, the opportunity, if you invite people, they will come in, they will take a position. You have 12 positions in your matrix. You receive 50% every time. That means you will receive 500 TRX, and now you can actually spend 200 of those and go to the next level, and you can have your team follow you as they're developing as well. Now, the rotator for CYBERCHAIN. So guys, you're all getting a funnel. You're all getting a free funnel. Now, I actually paid out about $22,000 for this system. And I'm giving it to each and every one of you for free. I don't want anything to cost. I want you guys to be able to build your business the best way possible and the fastest way possible to generate income to yourself and to the community. So this will be launched. Now, what I have not really disclosed yet is that each and every one of you, every single one of you that has this funnel page, will be added into an automatic rotator that will be pushed out on a daily basis with paid ads and paid traffic and a lot more. So it will be fronted on multiple pages and crypto sites around the world with banners, and if you're lucky, your link is the one in the rotator. You know, it's just as an additional value to the community. It is not something that you should be expecting to receive a lot from. It is, if something comes, wow, take it as a gift and be happy about it. All right, so hello, what do you think of SuperTron 25? My honest opinion, it is a straight up rip-off and a copycat of CYBERCHAIN. And you know what? Listen to this, guys. SuperTron 25 or 10 or Tron 10 or Tron 50 or Tron 100 or whatever all their names are, they're all a copycat of CYBERCHAIN. And here's the fun part. They all copied us when we were running the wrong code. So all of them are running a wrong code. And I can guarantee you that none of them knows this. And I can guarantee you that they do not have developers that with the experience and with the, what was it? They don't have developers that has the potential to fix it. I can guarantee you that, because these guys are using developers from Fiverr. They're paying a guy $500 to do a smart contract and put it up. And the thing is, here's what they did. They took my code, gave it to someone and say, hey, copy this one, just page to page as well. You know, everything is just the same. Someone changed the colors on some of them. But my God, I mean, you know, I think there's 7 of them out there. 7 of them. And all 7 of them is running a wrong code. So also 7 of them are just doomed to failure. So that's my thinking of SuperTron. Guys, I see that my battery is actually running out of my computer. It's taking a little bit longer than I took, and I didn't have my charger. Let me just go quickly through a few of the questions here. Let me see. What about the debit card for India? Yes, the debit card will also be able to be delivered to India. Hello from Colombia. Hey, Rafael. When will the unique reflink from EclipCity be effective? I do not have an ETA on that. It will be several weeks, because right now we're focusing on DeFi. We're focusing on having the EclipCity token up and running, added with liquidity to the to JustSwap and the DeFi services that are out there, so that people can actually start earning and farming and earning yield on that one. So once that's done, we will continue. Sweet, the mission has now to make a reality for the community and for ourselves. That is absolutely true. You guys, you know, we are in control of what we're doing here. We decide how this will turn out. If we want this to run, we work for it. We work to make it run, because we see that this is something that will not just benefit us, but millions of people around us as well. And if you have good in your heart, this is what you want to do. Can you make the funnel to also support the Tron Chain referral link? Yes, we will have a similar funnel coming out for Tron Chain in a couple of weeks. As I said, this funnel costed $22,000, so that means another $22,000 will need to be spent for the Tron Chain funnel. So give me a couple of weeks and we will have that as well. I'm sorry for being a little bit rapid here. I just don't want it to cut us off. To join EclipCity, do I need to join both TRONCHAIN and CYBERCHAIN? No, you just need to be participating in one of our projects, whether if it's TRONCHAIN, CYBERCHAIN, or if it's, you know, if it's one of our coming DeFi services, or if it's an online game that we're deploying or anything like that. You know, if you have a login for EclipCity, we haven't gotten that yet, but as long as you are participating in any of our projects, you're a part of EclipCity. For CyberChain, do I need to wait for my first matrix to be full before purchasing another level, or can I just come into in CyberChain and purchase several levels? You can come into CyberChain and purchase as many levels as you wish. You just have to buy them consecutive. So level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and so on. So there's no need to complete the levels before you can actually buy them. You can buy several levels at once. EclipCity will make history. Absolutely, no doubt about it. Mark those words from Lemuel. We are going to make history with EclipCity, my friends. All right, so this is, I'm going to try to get this. Why the smart contract balance down day by day in Tron Chain? Now, this is one of the most, I know, mistaken questions that I'm getting. They're saying the balance is going down, the fund is decreasing. Guys, you're looking at the wrong numbers. Look here, smart contract balance, 323 million. Amount withdrawn by members, 338 million. That means we already paid out more than we have in the balance. But every single day, we have Tron coming in. What you need to look at, I'm actually going to rearrange a little bit on this because a lot of people are misunderstanding this and seeing this in a wrong way. So we are going to take amount withdrawn by members and we're going to move that down to here. And we're going to put amount received by participants. And we're going to put it up in TRX and dollar. So what is going to show? Well, it's going to show the total deposits and the smart contract balance because that is what your focus should be. Now, if you want to see the sustainability, if you want to see if Tron Chain is in a good state, you want to look at this number. You take a screenshot right now at 696,941, and you take you will have this 338. That is the total incoming, and that is the total outgoing. Now, tomorrow, 24 hours later, you will calculate and see how much Tron has this fund increased with. Is it 7 million? Is it 8 million? 9 million? 12 million? How much Tron has gone in those 24 hours? And you check this number. Check how much has this increased because that will show you how much Tron has gone out during those 24 hours. And let's say that we had 17 million going in and we had 11 million going out. That means we are 6 million in profit that are added to the fund. So it's important for everyone to know exactly how to look at these numbers because I'm getting this every day. I'm concerned about the fund. It seems to drop. The amount withdrawn by members is now surpassing the smart contract balance, but that's the way it is. It will. The thing is, we will see ups and downs. We will see the smart contract balance go down a little bit. We will see it go back up again. Why? Because people are completing their 310 limit. They're withdrawing a lot, but then they're making that deposit again. And that's when it goes, when it goes back up. And as long as we see this increase, 130,420 members, just 2 days ago, it was 125,000 members. Guys, as long as the community is growing, the fund will be sustained. We can be at 323, we can be at 315, 300, back at 310, back at 300, 310, 290, 320. We can be going up and down there all the time. But as long as Tron is coming in, we will be sustaining what is going out. Now, my goal is that we have 300 to 400 TRX in this balance and that we have more than 1 billion TRX paid out to our community members. It's being sustained by the community growth. That is how it works. So it's very important for everybody to understand this. We will try to make this a little bit easier for people to be able to calculate and see and not focusing, because now people are focusing on that the amount is withdrawn by members is more than the contract balance. And they think that that is is harmful for us, but it's not. That is positive. That just shows that this is working. We have 320 million Tron in the contract and 340 million already paid out. And this is just the beginning. It will go to, it will, let's say it stays at 300 in the balance. But then suddenly we have 400 million paid out, 500 million paid out, 6 million, 15 million, 25 million paid out. But we're still hovering about 350, 250 in the balance because it's about the community growth. And that this is just the community, guys. Remember, when we're adding the income from the debit card, when we're adding income from multiple streams of DeFi services, when we're adding income from online gamings where people can play and earn cryptocurrency, we got a lot, guys. So that is the ecosystem. That is the vision behind EclipCity. And I do believe, and I hope, and I know that you guys are seeing this. I know that you guys are understanding what we're trying to do, and that is why you're having so much support and commitment towards us, and that is why I thank you with the bottom of my heart. Now, I know that my battery is about to run out. Let us see here. What is your projection regarding the Tron cryptocurrency on the next 5 years? Okay, so I'm not going to talk about any projections or predictions of cryptocurrency. The Tron Chain smart contract will absolutely be here. And the debit card will also be available for Colombia and Peru. Yes. I will actually, very soon, I will put a list on all the countries. As said, we can deliver this country to this debit card to more than 170 countries. So I can assure you that your country is most likely on on the list. All right, that was the final question. I managed to complete the whole thing before we ran out of battery. Guys, thank you so much for staying on. I know this was an hour long. I hope that you guys have got some good information. If you have any questions or anything that you would like to ask, let's get back into the Telegram group or the Facebook group. We have everyone there helping to support. Keep in mind, guys, we're one community. It doesn't matter how great a smart contract is. If it doesn't have great leadership, it will fail. But in EclipCity, we have leadership that is exceeding anything that I have ever seen in my years of network marketing. We have